we want to create 100,000 places altogether, jobs as well as training places. It will take a lot of effort, but we will put ourselves to it. And we put Taman in charge, and he's putting all the pieces together.
Yeah, the types of jobs that we create are also some of the questions that people are asking us. And I had a number of questions about tech-related jobs and IT-related jobs, particularly, if they're all going to be tech and IT type jobs, can I do them?
No, they won't all be tech and IT jobs, because one of the things now is that you need a lot more service jobs. Because you're going to have to manage COVID-19 for a long time, and how are we going to do that? The testing, the organization of the testing, the management of the people, making sure of the safe distancing, taking care of the cases who may be ill, and the cases who need to be quarantined, the cases who need to be SHN. It's a massive operation. Just this last few months, we must be few tens of thousands of people who've been brought in to organize the testing, the managing.
It's a whole operation, because people see only the front end, the testing itself and the tracing, but you've got testing, you've got tracing, you've mobilized a whole group of people to do swabbing. You've got laboratories set up, you need technicians in the labs, you need people in the healthcare system to take care of many patients. So it's quite a massive system that we've put in place.
And there will be jobs there.
That's right. Just dealing with COVID operations, which we expect to continue for quite some time.
So to be clear, that there's going to be some of those jobs which are temporary. We're getting things going. But actually what you're describing is that a big part of that is an increase in capability and future-proofing, as Nadia has put it.
That's right.
And so these are sort of real jobs for the long term,
Well, we have to run in a different way. I mean, you look at the migrant workers. We used to run on a lean ship, and therefore the costs were kept down, and therefore houses cost less, and you can get things done quickly. But now, if we are going to be in a COVID environment, you cannot operate like that anymore, because it will be very dangerous in a COVID environment. And you need to put in precautions, you need to put in extra safeguards, you need extra overhead for cleaning, for separation, for supervision, for guidance. And that's a huge business. Absolutely. And therefore, there will be a lot of work involved making sure that it happens properly in order to keep us safe. It's expensive, yes, but if I didn't do that and I have an outbreak and I must lock down the economy again, I think it's even more expensive. So these are things which we have to adjust as we go along. What are the opportunities which are there? Let's take the readily available ones and let's create new ones. And the new ones will come from new investments. So the other day I showed this picture, who will be crazy enough to invest in Singapore in a recession? This was one recession very long ago. But today we are still getting people who are crazy enough to invest in Singapore in a recession because they have faith in us. And therefore there will be jobs, thousands of new good jobs for our people when they come out from work or when they lose other jobs to go into the new ones. And I think we want to keep that reputation, that standing, that credibility, that sense that this is a special place. They know what their livelihoods depend on, and in a crisis, we know how to hang together so that we will come through successfully.